Clarets TV speaking to Championship League manager Robbie Simpson after the first league game of the season ends in a 1-1 draw at home to St Albans. Robbie, a good result in the end after going 1-0 down.
Yeah, good point. I think it was quite clear from the outset. Both teams looked quite nervy. I thought that we looked really nervous. It's tough to know what to do in that instance. You can say settle down as much as you want, but something kind of needs to happen on the pitch for them to settle down, and it didn't quite happen for either team in that first half. St Albans obviously had a clear, you call it basic, they did the basics well. They just tried to turn us at every opportunity. And I thought our back line dealt with it extremely well all game, and dealt with Sean, who's a top marksman in this league. It dealt with him really well. We were almost masters of our own downfall on a couple of occasions in that first half, but we got out of jail in that sense. And then I think the second half, like half time, we tried to get the urgency in them, a bit more aggression. I felt that first half we were a bit passive in both our running and our battling. And I keep saying to our young players that you are younger and maybe weaker, but that doesn't mean you shirk out. It means you go in harder. And I'll keep saying that to them until I see them do that, and then I'll be really proud of them. And I felt like in the first half we were just that. We were just a bit passive. And second half we started a bit brighter. I think it was a very soft free kick for their goal, but we need to defend that set piece properly. The set piece isn't over after the first phase. It's not over until the ball gets cleared and their centre backs go all the way back to defend. It is not over until that moment. So we need to have our defensive mindset on. And when that loose ball dropped to their player, our players should have been there. They should have had the mindset of where that ball's going to drop to be able to clear it, and we weren't. And they were on the front foot, and it was a good finish from their lad. Then I think we had 15 minutes of us. I think we had 15 minutes where it looked like us in pre-season. We were on the front foot, positive, passing forward, moving forward. There was energetic runs, sharp, hard runs, and we would get bodies in the box, and we were physical. The subs helped with that, and we looked like us, and we scored a fantastic goal. I thought Devontae was exceptional all game. Actually, I thought he had a really good game today, and it was a great goal from him. But it was a team goal as well. He's just finished it off ever so well. And then I guess we had 5 minutes of continuing that, but they then settled down and stifled us a little bit, and the game kind of petered out to a 1-1 draw. But I think a point each, both teams will be happy.
Yeah, in the first half we sort of had a few wobbly moments in defence. Do you think they're just sort of getting to know each other in the sort of early parts of the season, problems that they'll iron out throughout the course of the season when you play more? Yeah,
potentially. I think we haven't quite had in pre-season and pre-season games in general, we don't really have that direct play where they're just constantly shelling balls in behind us with runners. So maybe we haven't had enough of those moments of it to experience between OVA and the back line, but we'll get better at those. Like I say, as they get to know each other and communicate better, we have to be more. Like I said, that moment there, I think felt like everybody was a bit passive, where someone needs to take charge. Someone needs to be that trigger to take charge, or be physical with someone and bring the rest of the players up with them. And we need to find that when games are quite mellow and dull and kind of like pre-season games really. But yeah, we were almost masters of our own downfall. Other than that, I don't think they really threatened. I don't remember OVA having a save to make, and we defended really well.
Yeah, and the second half I thought we were much the better team, even despite the fact they went 1-0. We went 1-0 down, but when Harry Lodovica come on, it really sort of changed the game in our favour. It just gave their defence something extra to think about.
Yeah, he did really well. It's what you want from the subs. I thought Kale did well when he came on as well, and then Henry at the end does what he does. He brings energy and gets on second balls. But Harry can be very pleased. He certainly made a difference to us, made their defenders think about a problem. He's a different type of problem to Simeon. Damien, and he kept the ball up there for us exceptionally well at the times, especially for the goal. And that's what you want subs to do. You know, we've got a good squad now. The team will change week to week, and if you're on the bench, you need to be ready to come on and make a difference.
And last season, the opening game, we lost 1-0 at Slough. So do you think maybe last season, early on, we might not have got anything out of this game? It just shows we've got a bit more nous to know how to get back into games like this.
Yeah, I haven't thought of that really. I think it's a good point. Thinking back to that Slough game, it was another very mellow game, as if it was still pre-season, and there was one goal that made the difference, and we didn't quite get back in that game. But today, I'm really pleased with the character the lads have shown to get back in that game and then have the hunger to try and go on and win it. Although the last 5 minutes kind of petered out. And that shows I think we've got a really strong together group. Their attitudes and the way they enjoy each other's company, I think that will really stand us in good stead, as it has done today, I believe.
And next Saturday we've got Chippenham away. They had a bit of a tough start, getting beat 3-0 at Ebbsfleet, which is a pretty tough fixture to start with. Yeah. They got that one out of the way, but they'll be wanting to put that right in front of their own fans. We beat them down there last season.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I really like Chippenham. Obviously, they had a fantastic season last season. Really punched above their weight, and I know they'll be organised. They've got a great manager, a great coach. He'll have them organised. He'll have a specific way of playing. He'll come up with a game plan for us, I'm sure. And it'll be a tough fixture. Obviously, a long way to go for us. But like you say, it's key to get a point on the board in that first game. It's almost more important not to lose than it is to win, because we're off and running now, and we're going to go to Chippenham looking for a win.
Okay, looking forward to next Saturday, Robbie, and well done today.
Thank you. Cheers.